before the bell goes off. And it's going to be another disappointing session for the bulls, you'd have to say, because they were hoping for a bit of a bounce. We actually even had that, but that bounce got sold into. That's the story of the day. The net result is about a 41-point cut on the Nifty. Midcap slightly better. There's at least a 0.5% gain on the midcap index, but the frontliners, no such luck. So let's talk about where the weakness was on the large cap screen. A lot of auto stocks coming under selling pressure, especially after the TVS results. Mahindra and Mahindra 3.5% lower. Eicher Motors has lost about 2% as well. Then you have quite a few of these pharma names like Sun Pharma, Cipla. They've had a weak session today. Look at some of the big boys like Lever, 1% down. ICICI Bank losing ground. L&T losing ground today. So this is where the weakness was. Not a great day for a lot of the commodity stocks, metal names included, JSW Steel, Tata Steel, all of them on the red side of the screen. What did work for the market was actually IT. Infosys, TCS, they were trying to offer some counter support. It wasn't enough, but for what it's worth, about 1 to 1.5% up on these stocks. HDFC Bank, second day running, it continued its good show, about 1.5% over there. And of course, Bajaj Finance was, of course, the stock of the day, 5% higher as the market believes that perhaps the worst of the credit cost is now behind them.
Well, a few winners on the broader markets. Bandhan Bank from bombed out levels, the stock was up 5%. HFCL was up close to around 6%. As Surbi mentioned, metals were under pressure, but you had a couple of names that did do well. GMDC reacted to its numbers, reacted favorably out there. From the chemicals basket, Vishnu Chemicals comes up for you in the screen. That stock was up close to around 10% in today's trading session. So big surge is what we saw on that name in trade. Welspun Corp as well did quite well. That stock was up close to around 4.5%. So quite a few winners from the broader markets as well. Paytm was up 7.5%. And as Surbi mentioned earlier, Varun Beverages did quite well. Jyoti Structures as well. Well, it won a big order, and that stock was up close to around 5%, locked through the trading session on massive volumes. Well, on that note, we'll wrap up on this edition of Closing Bell. Don't go anywhere.